What's up, guys? Dave Ward. Happy Wednesday. Hope your week is going well. I have kind of a funny story that I want to tell you about today. My wife and I have been talking a lot about the 21 Day Fix lately. And so for those of you who don't know, my wife, Monica, has been doing the Fix since it came out. And sometimes she does Fix workouts. She's done Fix Nutrition with running, Fix Nutrition with PiYo. But that Fix Nutrition and the containers sort of, scenario is kind of always what she comes back to and what has really worked for her. And we've been talking about it a lot lately because Autumn, the trainer from the 21 Day Fix, is coming out with kind of a volume 2 of this program in February. And so we were talking a little bit about it, and she was really encouraging me, saying, you should do the 21 Day Fix. And I kind of was like, yeah, I'm a little on the fence. And so I thought last night I would go post on my Facebook page over at the Fit Club Network a quick post to just basically say, hey guys, have you done the 21 Day Fix? And if so, what results did you get? Because I know there are guys in the test group. I know guys have done this program. I'm not, I'm somehow going to be the first guy to cross some threshold or something like that. But most of our customers are related to the 21 Day Fix have been women. And so, I wanted to hear from guys, and Monica picked up on the fact that I had done that and sent out an email to our list of people who are doing the 21 Day Fix and said, hey, you should go tell Dave on his Facebook page that he should go do the 21 Day Fix and why. And so I just thought it was so hilarious, some of the responses I'm getting. And I want to talk about that because I think that some of it is, some of it's not accurate as far as what I'm thinking as far as me being hesitant to do the program. So I want to get into that a little bit today and talk about it in this video, because I think the number one response I'm getting is that this isn't some girly workout. Just because Autumn's a chick, it's not easy. That is not what I am worried about. I have actually had the good fortune to meet Autumn. We had her here in Coronado in September or October rather, for our Diamond Retreat. And I got to work out with her for about an hour in soft sand. And doing these moves on hard, ground is one thing. Doing them in soft sand, try to do burpees in the sand next time you're around the sand. Not easy. And I've also been doing lower fix. I don't know if you guys follow my stuff, but if you do, I am a ski junkie, and ski season is coming. And every time, when it comes around, as it gets closer and closer, I start doing legs twice a week. And lower body strength becomes a big focus for me. I eat a little bit different, and I definitely change the way that I work out in order to build more lower body strength, so I don't get hurt, and so I can, go the whole day and all the rest of it. And so what I've been doing is either one of these 3 workouts, 4 workouts, either Body Beast, either build legs or bulk legs, P90X2, PAP lower, or lower fix. And I've been doing lower fix pretty much on Tuesdays because that's a really busy day for me, and I love that half an hour. And it's different than those 4 workouts. If you're familiar with those 4 workouts, they're pretty different. The 2 Body Beast workouts are probably the 2 that are the closest, together, because they're sort of the same thing. X2 is a totally different deal. And I like the 30 minutes of lower fix. I also like that it's not rep based. So it's not, we're going to do 15 reps and then 12 reps and then 8 reps and go up in weights. So we're going to do this for a minute. And that's hard, and it's hard in a different way, and I like that. So it has nothing to do with the workouts, that I don't think the workouts are going to be challenging. I've done some of the other workouts. I generally find that if they are easy, it's just I'm not lifting enough weight or maybe pushing myself hard enough. If you go pick up some heavier weights, the workouts get plenty hard. So that's not really what I am hung up on. What I am hung up on is these. I'm hung up on these. Okay, these are the containers for the 21 Day Fix. If you don't know what I'm holding up, this is the fruit one, I think. And this is protein, I think. And this is, I think, carbs. I'm not sure. They're not labeled, but it's the containers is where I'm stuck with this thing. And part of that is just my own personality. I don't like being told what to do. I don't like being told what to do. So that's kind of part of it. But what's funny is I look back to where I learned about nutrition. When I really, really learned about nutrition, it was about the third time I was doing P90X, and we finally decided we need to figure out this diet plan. And I put together, Monica and I worked together, and we put together this spreadsheet that had little check boxes. So instead of having, you know, a red container, I just had a series of 6 or 7 boxes, and when I had my 3-ounce chicken breast, I could just check off a protein instead of stuffing it in a red container. So I don't like being told what to do, but I also recognize that this is not that different than what I did to learn how to eat and live my life using P90X. In fact, I think it's just easier because I needed a scale for the P90X one, and for this you just fill it up. So that's easy. I don't know, maybe it's just that they're like, there's the yellow one that I dropped, and then there's this kind of, I don't know, it started out red, now it's getting pinker and pinker, and then there's this lavender one. Like if they look like this, you know, if they look like that, right? Like I could be like, I'm going camping. Like that's not like, you know, some frou-frou thing. This is like, yeah, we're gonna go do the fix in the woods, you know, and like light a fire, maybe chop down a tree or something, you know, and maybe I'd be a little more open to it. That's where I'm stuck though, you know, and it's just on the containers site. It may sound a little bit silly to you, I don't know. Maybe that's why you're stuck as well, is that you're kind of like, okay, workouts are hard. Autumn's pretty easy to look at for sure in those videos, but I'm just kind of stuck with this container thing, and that's where I'm at. So I don't know. I haven't made a big decision yet about what I want to do with it. I just thought it was so funny, this interaction of me asking guys what they thought about it, and then a lot of women coming to my page telling me to go do it, and also giving me some really good thoughts and insights. But if your feedback for me is don't worry about the workouts, they're plenty hard. I'm not worried about the workouts, I know they're plenty hard. My issue is wrapping my head around the containers and being told what to do after, you know, a lot of years of really intuitively eating, adjusting, you know, eating when I'm hungry, stopping when I'm satisfied, and adjusting my macronutrient intake of protein, fat, and carbs depending on my activity level and my goals. You know, I talked about a little bit how I shift my nutrition a little bit during ski season. Start eating more carbs because I want to build some muscle quickly. Things like that. I kind of know how to do that, and I feel like I'm in pretty good tune with my body, and these containers feel like a control mechanism. And so I'm kind of struggling with that now. I would love to get your thoughts about it. If you were resistant to the containers, why? Same reason, you know, or something else. And then if you did the program, what did you think about it? What did you get out of it? Did you learn something new? So help me get over my little container phobia, and I'll be in touch with you guys probably tomorrow.